Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrees Maj, as she's told you. I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently in third year nursing program at Ryerson University. I'm here to share with you my lived experience with transitioning from high school to university as a youth living with sickle cell beta thalassemia. I'm honored to be here today, so I hope you enjoy my speech and learn a lot from me. As a child living with sickle cell beta thalassemia, I faced many challenges. Symptoms of my illness first began when I was 18 months old. I was first admitted to Sick Kids Hospital at the age of 2, with a severe crisis that lasted over 2 weeks. When I was 8 years old, I was admitted again, but this time with a severe chest crisis. I had complications. I developed pneumonia, and my entire right lung was filled, and I had only half of my left lung left. I didn't know how sick I was until I saw the concerns and worries on the faces of doctors, nurses, and my family. The doctors realized that my only option for treatment was to get a blood transfusion. I could risk losing my life. My dad refused treatment. After much deliberation with the healthcare team, they finally came to the decision to have me have a blood exchange instead. It saved my life, and I'm grateful to be living here today. My parents always tell me giving up is not an option. So when I experienced debilitating pain, I forced myself to get up and cooperate with the healthcare team to improve my health. I missed a lot of time away from school. In grade 9, I missed 55 days at once. Throughout the years, my teacher have been very accommodating, sending me the units of work I've missed over the weeks. My mom and dad, I'm nervous. My mom and dad would pick up my work and send the completed work back to school each week. I'm very fortunate to have people that support me, especially my family, and my friends that would provide me with the notes I had missed. I had to work hard and focus on my studies. When kids were out playing, I studied first. Despite my health struggles, I maintained my academic levels and scored A's and B's in all of my courses that year. I managed and I continued to maintain high academic levels throughout the school year. I was elected valedictorian in grade 6 and grade 9 and received numerous certificates, including a language award. It is always difficult to get caught up when you are ill and have missed so much school. But when this happened, I was very fortunate to have the support from everyone. But also with the help of the resources available to me from the school, when I finally returned, I was not too far behind. Teachers were provided with a note from Dr. Kirby at Sick Kids, and I was given the necessary accommodations for tests and assignments as needed. In high school, the courses were definitely much more difficult and the course load was much more demanding. However, teachers were still willing to provide me the necessary accommodations while arranging a note taker was left up to me. I graduated out of high school with an 87% average and was given an Academic Excellence Award. It is not easy living with sickle cell disease. However, it is important to remain optimistic, determined, motivated, and aware of all the resources available to you. It is normal not to know exactly what you want to do straight out of high school. For me, experiencing hospitalization and being sick very frequently and seeing other kids with the same disease as I do and their parents not understanding what the pain is like, I had always known that I wanted to become a pediatrician and specialize in working with kids with sickle cell disease. What I didn't know was how to go about it out of grade 12. I made several appointments to meet with my guidance counselor at my high school, and each time I had a long list of questions that I wanted to ask him about achieving my goals of getting into medical school. I was told that applying to medical school did not mean that I had to take a life science undergraduate program. Rather, all I needed was a 4-year undergraduate program in something, a high GPA, and all the required courses and extracurricular activities. I was still undecided and figured that starting university with an undecided major might be a waste of my parents' money. So I stayed an extra year in high school and took other science courses to improve my knowledge and my grade average. Finally, near the end of my 5th year, I understood my own academic weaknesses and strengths. I knew I was very good at sciences and I was a hands-on learner. For me then, the hands-on training of a nursing degree was perfect. When the applications for post-secondary school began, it was a confusing process. However, my guidance counselor gave me direction and the help that I needed. I applied to the University of Toronto for the Life Science program and to Ryerson University and McMaster University for the nursing program. And this was to increase my chances and my choices. I wanted to get into McMaster University, but I didn't get in because my grade average was off by 0.1%. Such things will happen to you in life, but don't let them get you down because for every disappointment there is a blessing on the way. I got accepted into the University of Toronto for the Life Science program and the Ryerson University nursing program. Still unsure at this point which one I wanted to pursue, I went on the campus tours for both universities. The tour was very helpful because it allowed me to see where everything was, including the student service offices, the student fees desk, and all the washrooms. After a couple of days, I decided that nursing at Ryerson was my final choice. Some people questioned my decision, especially my parents, so brace yourself. However, I believe that God guided me in this direction for a purpose because so far I absolutely love my program and I feel like I'm learning more about medicine than I probably would have had I taken life sciences at U of T. Registering to post-secondary school was not a difficult process and you were given a vast amount of information from your college or university to guide you through. The first day of school is like starting any other school in that you have to learn your surroundings and make new friends, but the campus tour gives you much of an advantage. Post-secondary school is different from high school in that your classes are not always in the same building. Courses are far more challenging and self-directed. Classroom sizes may vary from big auditoriums of 500 people to small regular classroom sizes of 30 people. Professors may talk extremely fast, so note-taking will be extremely difficult. Meeting new people is a little bit more intimidating. Class, lectures, and documents are posted online, so it's left up to you to get them yourselves. And sleep may become non-existent. But I told myself, and I'm telling you, no need to stress. There are many services and workshops available through the student service offices that are directed to helping first-year students get used to the new transition, as well as services for students with disabilities that arrange note takers, letters requesting exam and assignment extensions from your professors, social support, and medical care by certified doctors and nurses if needed. Using these resources has helped me prepare my teachers and myself over these past 3 years for any missed lectures and or placements due to frequent sickle cell crises. Writing expectations are much more professional and scholarly. So the writing centers and learning success centers available at these schools were of great assistance because I learned how to format my paper using the necessary APA format, which they teach you when you start school. Some schools use the MLA format and different creative writing styles. During my first week at Ryerson University, a senior student approached me and told me about the Try Mentoring program available at my school. I signed up and got paired up with another student who was already in her 3rd year of nursing. She offered valuable information about the program and challenges that I should expect by 3rd year, and she wasn't kidding. The Try Mentoring program or other peer programs are helpful because they do not only provide you with a source of information, but also with a new friend. Working during school became a challenge for me over the years because it is too difficult to juggle work hours, placement hours, plus the school workload. My mom would yell at me every night to stop doing homework, close my book, and go to bed. That shows you how consumed you get with doing homework that eventually your parents change their commands from do your homework to stop doing your homework. Schoolwork consumes a lot of my time, which is why I choose not to work. And from my experience, I advise that you seek summer employment only and focus on your courses during the school year. The reason being is that it becomes too overwhelming and stressful, which can often trigger a sickle cell crisis or other illnesses. Your health comes first, so do not take too many responsibilities on your plate. All work and no play is also very stressful and not good for your health, so keeping active and having your Friday evenings or Saturdays free for fun with friends and family is essential. I registered at the gym with my mom, and although we don't go, we find other ways to have fun and be active, such as going skating, dancing, or shopping. I have also volunteered here at Sick Kids for many years. I engage the kids and their family in fun activities on the general surgery unit, and I also tutored children with sickle cell disease from kindergarten to grade 12 on the hematology unit. This is something I enjoy doing, so I suggest that you find a place to volunteer where you will enjoy yourself and gain new skills. Colleges and universities also offer many athletics, clubs, and student programs that you could join. For those who want to seek employment, many workshops are available to students at every post-secondary school to help you with resumes, cover letters, and job applications. College and universities also hold many job fairs for on- and off-campus job positions, which makes finding a job much easier. To conclude, making the transition from high school to post-secondary school does not have to be a terrifying and stressful experience, for it is what you make it. There are many resources available to you, many professors and staffs willing to help you, and many senior students willing to guide and support you. Ask for help if you need it. There are many resources, and someone can direct you to the right resource. So make good use of these and as you begin and continue your post-secondary education. If you get lost, confused, overwhelmed, ask for help and your journey will be great. We all have such amazing potential to be somebody influential and magnificent in the future, and all the privileges to do what we set out to do. Remember, you have sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease does not have you. So don't ever let illness be a reason for you not to fulfill your dreams. I made a list of resources available at some schools, such as Ryerson, McMaster University, University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, University of Western, Seneca College, Centennial College, and George Brown, that you can take home with you and look over. And I hope these are helpful to you. And thank you for listening, and good luck with your post-secondary education.